Good morning, everybody, on this Monday. Today is February 5th, 2024. Just waiting for Jacob to pull up so we can get the day started. Don't have too many calls today. We got one call. The customer is saying that the system is short cycling in heat mode as well. Turn the fan down. I don't know if that's interrupting the video. As well as another service call that is just a typical no heat. So we may get some more. I think it's supposed to be around the 50s for the high today. So we may get some more calls as we go through, but we're going to try and keep it short and sweet today. Let's get it. Wasn't able to do a whole lot of recording on this call, but just to sum up what we found, the thermostats downstairs and in the master bedroom at this house are prematurely cutting off at 1 degree above what the system is set for, and then they try to come back on. Pretty much, the guy's got the thermostat set to 70, set to 72, but it cuts off heating mode at 71 degrees. And then, since it's not satisfying, the thermostat just goes into delay and then kicks right back on. And we were able to verify that, but just making sure that the 24-volt call up here actually broke instead of at the condenser outside, where the 24-volt call would still be present. However, the board would go into its own delay for the pressure switch and everything. So we're going to go ahead and get all these thermostats set up. They got this thing secured on the wall, properly wired in the emergency heat strips, and they're using brown for the O/B terminal. So everything looks good. Dip switches are set up. Let's rock and roll. Thankfully, I have something I can videotape. My mother has a very unique issue that I believe is either one of two things. The flame spreader for the burners is either clogged and dirty, rusted shut together, or the room that her unit is in is lacking oxygen. So I'm about to pull up to my mother's house right now and show you guys exactly what's going on. Hopefully I can catch it on video what it was doing. I didn't catch it the other night when I was here and tried to figure out what was going on. Had an idea, but like I said, we're just gonna hop into it and see if I can make it do it again. All right, real quick so everybody knows. The unit, if I can remember where the light switch is in here. Unit's right here. Ductwork goes up through this jumble of mess, runs kind of in this chase in, what material is it? Ductboard. It's a ductboard square plenum. All the way down, there's a bathroom, full-size bathroom on this side, shower, standalone shower, bathtub, toilet. It's only got 2 vents in there. There's 3 vents in there, 2 master closets, one 4-inch vent in each closet, and the thermostat is on the other side of the wall over here. I don't even want to go in my mother's room right now. So, the issue that I came here and saw the other night, if I closed this door completely, just this little bit of air here, a little bit down there, a little bit through here, the system did not turn on the burners. However, the moment I cracked it open, I went back to say something to my mother, came back in here, flames kind of lit up. You heard the first closest one by the igniter light, and then you heard the other ones just poof. So first thing out the way, just to try to eliminate this, is that issue is going to be I'm gonna go ahead and just try to clean the burners and just see if that was the issue this entire time. So let's dive into that. There is no furnace switch on this, so I'm gonna just power off the system by just leaving the door switch off. And I'll use a pair of jumpers to simulate the call for heat. So, trusty little ratcheting tool. Go ahead and eliminate the rollout switches. righty tighty, lefty loosey. Up here. This one. Come on. There we go. All right. Move the top part out of the way so I can get to, and those things don't look dirty at all. There's no way they're that bad. What's causing this issue? I think it's going to be the oxygen coming in this room. That spark igniter's kind of dirty though, but when I was here I didn't hear any issues with the spark igniter, so I don't know if it's that or not. I need to undo the spark igniter. I'll clean that too while I take it off. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I probably said that one too many times in the street. God, I love this tool. Okay, can I move this whole thing? Nope, that's gonna come off. Oh, there's a screw behind it. Okay, didn't see that coming. Let's take the whole thing off. Yeah, this one screw will just get out of their hole. There we go. Cool. Let's see if the spreader is really going to rust it shut. Barely. Okay, the camera can say barely. Just barely. If anything. I mean, none of that looks bad at all. Well, I got it undone. Might as well just clean it anyway. Just to eliminate that as an issue. So that lets me still think that it's an oxygen problem. Alright. Watch now that I'm trying to get this on video, it's not going to freaking show. It's not going to act up at all. Might have to let this run until it runs out of oxygen. Really in this room for that. Oh, it's going to suck. Alright, let me get this all back together. You guys don't have to watch this part. Alright, so I've got my little jumper from R to W making the call for heat. Everything's put back together. I did sandpaper the igniter to get some of the soot off of there. Wasn't a whole lot, but to eliminate the fan motor from pulling the air out of here, I'm going to use the door. Let's see what happens. Of course it didn't do it the first time, of course. Let me see if I can close this closet door better. Those flames do look pretty violent, though. I mean, very, very orange, too. if I just cut the gas off. I hear something tinging in there. Metal touching metal. Turn it back on, let it try itself again. It's probably not going to do it on video now that I'm trying to record it. When I came over here to try to figure this out the first time, I heard the spark igniter, but there was no flame at all. So I opened the closet door to come in here, and it tried to spark again, and then first burner lit, and then it spread. So I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just the oxygen. So I told her to just leave the closet door kind of cracked so more air could come in here. So far that's been working, but she shouldn't have to do that. Try it again. Yeah? I mean, it's just not going to do it. All right. All right. Let's see here. Since it's not going to do it, I'm just going to relay what I believe I should do to fix this situation. There are louvers on, we put return louvers, kind of just passageways through the door on her bedroom door, to allow air to come through the hallway back to the return on the other side of this wall, because this is the only way it's getting air. They made this return to go to follow this chase and follow the ductwork back there, but like no air comes through there. So I have to believe that even if it's not the main issue, the lack of oxygen in this room or air coming into this room in general could be a issue. One of these days on my way home from work, I'll remember to grab my manometer and hook it up here and try to see if this gas valve is just putting out way too much pressure, because those flames were pretty violent, which that could be an issue too. But I'll just double check that and see what the gas valve, the manifold pressure reading. Let's see what it should be, if it'll tell me on here. Maximum gas supply pressure of furnace 10.5. Minimum is 5, and it wants it to be at 3.5 inches of water column. Why are there two sets of numbers here? Oh, okay, left is natural gas, right is LP. And we're on natural gas, so it should be 3.5. So I'll have to double check that another day, but drop it in the comments if you guys think that there should be louvers here, because I'm pretty sure there should be. Since the door doesn't have louvers on it itself, like just putting small return, not even return grills, just something, cutting out a hole and putting a BS filter grill up at the top and up at the bottom, just to allow air to just naturally draft in here for combustion purposes. I feel like I feel like that's got to help it. If it doesn't completely fix the situation, it should help something here. I really thought it was going to show something, but it did not. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all tidy back up, put the panels back on, and make a mental note to get my manometer and see what the pressure is coming out of the manifold. So that's going to do it for today. Didn't really have the most intriguing service calls to film, so hopefully they get better. Hopefully there's some things I can throw Jacob in front of to let him get a grasp on diagnosing better for heat systems. He's not going to see a lot of them, but we're trying to get him ready to be in his own van. So hopefully come summertime, he'll be ready. I'm doing my best. But again, that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys had a great Monday. Good start to your week, and see you on the next one. Thanks.